Hi guys, this is my 255 litre tank, which is around 4 foot. I'm really happy with this tank. It's quite old, so there are scratches on the front, the sides and the back, but not overly scratched. It makes it hard to see them. I recently went into my back garden and found these rocks, which were from an old barn, and they cleaned up really well. I'm happy with them. I like the way they look. They really blend in with the scape I've got going on in here. So in this video I'm just going to go through every single tank I have and what is actually being used in it. If it's a sponge filter, the rocks, the substrate, the plants involved, the fish. So in behind this little latch here is where the filter is for the 4 foot tank, and it is a Fluval 205. It's a really impressive filter, and probably the best filter I'm running out of all 4 of my tanks at present. Really easy to use. It just connects here and right the way up to the top, so it is all hidden. The other good thing about this tank is the foil at the bottom of the lid, because I've sellotaped some foil to it to reflect all light coming out back into the tank. So here to the inside of the tank, you can actually see where the Fluval 205 pump comes out. All my main power sockets, my air pump, my lights are all in here. So everything in here, what you can see, is completely hidden to the eye, which I'm really happy about. The only downfall is if any maintenance I need to get in there to get a fish out, it's really hard. So with the substrate in this tank, I'm really happy with as well. It looks really realistic. The rocks, which I've already talked about, these 2 specifically are from the garden here. The fish I have in here at the minute is 1 sunset gourami. I've got 2 pearl gouramis, got 4 harlequin rasboras, and I also have 2 platies. It's a heavily planted tank with lots of Java fern, a few other plants which are the same species but different kinds. I'm not 100% sure on the names, so I won't be saying the names. Probably won't be able to pronounce them. That's all for the 4 foot tank. So here we are on the 20 litre BETTA tank. Just been rescaped, not a very high depth of escape or technical. Very simple, it's just running off a hang on the back filter. It's not the best filter in the world. I will be looking to purchase something a little bit better than that, but it's not too bad. It's doing the job, and the BETTA itself seems to be very happy in here, absolutely loving life. And the light we have on the 20 litre, I'm really happy with. It was purchased from Amazon and does the job. So on to the 40 litre Zebra Danio only tank. Was in my latest upload onto YouTube. It's one of my favourite tanks at the minute. It's running off a sponge filter, which seems to do the job very well on this one. It's got a little bit of Java fern in there. The rocks are from the garden, as I talked about in the last video. They clean up really well, and they are aquarium safe. The substrate in this tank is also very good for plant growth. It's got all the nutrition into the substrate here, and hopefully the plants in here will do very well. Running off a small little heater, and the heater does the job. Heats up every time the water tends to drop in temperature. It was previously ran in the 64 litre tank, so I know it does a perfect job in the 40 litre tank. Unfortunately, I can't tell you where I purchased the light from, as it was given to me by my friend. And here we have it. This here was my first ever aquarium I purchased. It's 64 litres. I love the style of this tank. It's a panoramic tank. Not much is actually happening in this tank at the moment. I'm not too sure what to do. I'm thinking about doing a massive rescape on this one, and getting some different types of rams and just having it as ram tank only. At the minute in here we've got some rummy nose tetras and 2 neon tetras, a snail and some Amano shrimp. Lovely tank, like I said. In here it's just running off a hang off the back filter. This filter is very, very good. I recommend it. I'm not sure of the name, it came with the tank and I'd thrown the box, but I've always been happy with this filter. And in here as well I always keep some sort of media ready for when I purchase a new tank. I can just take it out of here and plop it into the tank.
Guys, make sure to press the like button and hit that subscribe button. We all appreciate it very much.